elimination is on the board. Who will make it past the first round to make it to the real upper brackets, and who will be eliminated? 1-1. Welcome to the Land of Dawn for game number 3.
Quite some time since we saw Uranus, but he seems to be like the favorite cameo hero of a lot of teams. I feel like you can call it back to every previous tournament probably had like, oh, hey, look, someone picked a Uranus. Whether it went well or whether it went bad, well, to be fair, it usually didn't go so good. But maybe because of the recent adjustment, Uranus will do a little bit better right now. And it's, yeah, full tank, full sustain for this Uranus with a common emblem too.
Take a look at that. Eman has gone for a very weird emblem for gold lane. It's Vitality and Master Assassin. I don't usually see Vitality.
Yeah.
Like Tenacity, yeah. Vitality he's gone for here in this matchup.
I think he's thinking about the... Is it a thing about the trade between the Irithel with like a good amount of her damage is like that initial burst? So it's that sort of like offsetting the initial burst combo that you can deal with an Irithel to maybe try to survive it?
Maybe it's also kind of a way to play with the common emblem, right? You get the regen, HP regen too, so you have more HP equals to you regen later on, you know, you get, maybe, I don't know, we're gonna have to ask the mad genius Eman him ourselves.
Why did your accent suddenly change for a moment?
I don't know. That's my accent when I'm assuming things.
I like how you have a specific accent which is for assuming. But let's assume nothing happens and it becomes a reset. Unless, ooh, that's not the right shrub. You're walking into light. But he sensed something was off. So, yeah, nothing too crazy still. Again, no crazy invade starts, but ONIC Esports will forgo getting that purple buff and go ahead for the turtle instead as Super Ken is getting his.
Yeah. No moves into the turtle. ONIC Esports will claim the first turtle. Navaria gets a 3-man Astral Echo here. And you can see that Super Ken was attempting an invade, attempting a trade down below. But unfortunately for him, Kyrie has already dealt with the entire bottom side jungle before he went over to the top lane to go for the turtle. So now he should be able to get the orange buff for free too. No trades for BTR.
Yeah. Let's see if that changes in this next rotation. See if we're going to see an adjustment in where they're going to exit. I think ONIC Esports would want to consider making a play for Eman, but he's not really giving a lot of give for that option. Keyboy is level 4, so if he overextends, Keyboy could jump in, but now they reset. They go to the center of the river.
It's all about making control again. Completely different from the past 2 games. It's just been action-packed in Game 1, Game 2. Turtle contest number 1, both of the teams were ready for it. Here it's more of a, no, it's okay. Lo Yi teleports up top, Luke pops in the Consecration, has the Purify still, so he's all good. And yeah, so far it has been looking like a dead lane, yeah? Even with the burst here from Sans, Luke is like, no, I don't want to commit. You're too annoying.
Yeah, and he's fine. He doesn't need to get back. He took so much damage, but with the passive Consecration and everything, he's good. Center of the map.
Good poke there from Super Ken. Gets the Fracture down. I thought for a second that surge from Kyrie could catch him, but good moves. Both teams, again, just resetting again, looking to farm. It is a level E for Kyrie. I believe it's because of the turtle take, so that's something concerning for BTR. If they constantly have to give the turtle, this will be a big lead in the future.
Okay, so it's a dead lane, but in terms of being more active on the map, that's in the current scoreboard, that's 1-0 for Ludwig, because at least he got to show himself in a different area outside of his own lane. He was able to go to the mid. And that might be happening more often. As we actually see now, Ludwig goes down to the mid, helps secure that. They're going to allow the Uranus to push, and they want a heavy 5-man rotation bot side of the map.
So Veron's got to be careful here. He does have a heavy crossbow, so shouldn't be too scared. Light walks up, shows up on the map as well. Turtle control for ONIC Esports as Keyboy is zoning them away.
Oh yeah, they won't be able to get close enough to this.
Oh,
all right. Good attempt.
Diversion. Okay, caught in the bad spot, the surge. Oh, Super Ken still able to receive the fracture. Look, they walk it up. Sans getting the dispersion to kill him. Keyboy AOG out of there.
Clean execution by ONIC Esports and a great read by Sans. Perfect diversion spot to catch Super Ken right away.
Orange buff, they still keep it alive. Kyrie will take everything else, though. You can have the orange buff. I will just take the green camps all around and also the XP crab.
So, Super Ken does have his first item before Kyrie, but Kyrie's going for a chop suey path a little bit. So now for ONIC, okay, yeah, play around the diversion. That's a good call.
Diversion up top this time around. A Purify already from Blue. Consecration 2! My goodness, that's a tanky boy! But with 3 members, ONIC Esports are able to deal with Uranus.
Yeah, too much root, not enough capabilities for him to get away. Kind of wish he packed into the tough boots because yes, I know they're so much more physical. You're up against a CC Suyo and a Irthel as well, but you need the mobility as the Uranus to really just be that annoying presence. I wish you considered tough boots, but I also get why he'd go for Warrior instead.
And the tenacity too, right? You get out of the CC a bit quicker. But yeah, it's understandable for sure. Purple buff still taken by Ken. He's still able to match up against Kyrie a bit. Only down a level, which was the same level lead that we saw early. Oh, good one from Savero. Takes it away from Eman with
another one.
This time to the bottom lane they go. It's Kyrie and Sans, Kyrie with a surge. They should be able to spot that out now as Kyrie has already shown up. Light walking up now, getting the Jikundo and the way the Dragon. Now it's going to be Super Ken walking up too, but Kyrie blinks away. AOG, Super Ken able to escape. Light will not be able to though. An Astral Echo to reveal 3. A good shot with the Star Shatter on Keyboy, but that is it.
BIGETRON Alpha. Unfortunate that I couldn't tell if there was just a moment Kyrie was able to reposition himself a bit to the left because I really thought Kyrie would get kicked further. But he was able to get in front of the wall somehow. But it's still a great response from both. It's just unfortunate that Light couldn't hold on long enough, and ONIC, though, were the ones able to save Kyrie, who was able to get out of the game for a moment with an iframe.
Yeah. They both got spotted too, so Diversion won't really be able to get them a good position this time. Kyrie's still able to look for the flank. Now Super Ken back on the turtle retreat. Super Ken winning it out this time. Kyrie was unable to look for the retribution. Good burst, and finally, BIGETRON are on the map, but they are not on the board yet.
Raw retreat win there for Super Ken, and that's something BIGETRON Alpha needed. Finally got that turtle. This would have been a much more clear choice to just go together and really deeply invade, but with a little bit of a shield buff on the side of BTR, they decide to respect it. Kyrie goes for his second item, the Hunter Strike, after going for Fury Hammer into War Axe and then completing the Fury Hammer into the HS.
Good move from Savero, just waiting in that bush. He has a
okay.
He's trying to shoot at, you know, I think that shot was at Sans. Oh, Super Ken! Oh, Sans walks up! Oh! Gila Sans! How have you done that? Savero gets a solo kill down below! A disaster for BIGETRON Alpha!
It goes from questionable blunder to absolute disaster in just one strike. Maybe everyone was thinking, oh, even in the mid lane, Moreno might get finished here.
Wait, the Dragon though locks him down. Keyboy has the AOG, doesn't get it in time. So at least BIGETRON are on the board. But man, 2 plays, 2 big plays for ONIC on 2 different sides of the map.
To be fair, I don't think Emma just thought that the grass was a little bit too long. He was probably thinking maybe someone diversion behind me. Yeah, but going into what Sans did, how many times has he done this now with a low E throughout his career? Dude. Where he'll just do like a 2-step cha-cha with a melee character and survive.
Okay, Purify from Lu. Consecration this time still unable. Oh, and Pan still takes his Spirit Misery. Able to go on the Sans again. No way, Sans. Not one more time. Now Sans has lived one more time. He keeps on doing it.
He is definitely crazy. That might be an understatement at this point. He is definitely just Gila Savero. Takes down the Nolan, and it's just Moreno left to watch as history might repeat itself again in the Snapdragon Pro Series. BTR, this might be the road of them falling to ONIC, but it's not over yet. It's just Lord 1, but this is going to be a devastating push.
4,300 gold lead for ONIC Esports. Savero has taken the purple buff away from BIGETRON Alpha. And for BTR, they do have ways to scale up. They have a Moskov, an Ovaria, and a Uranus. But it is looking bleak. An elimination game here in our 3rd game of the series. 9-2 in 9 minutes.
Waiting for the next Lord to come up as a BTR. Just going to try to level the minion wave somewhat with Super Ken. Trying to give a little bit of a chance up top. Nah, he's just going to let it push it. He'll grab and focus on his buff. Now, ONIC Esports, I mean, at this point, the job is clear. Just take down as much towers as you can. They don't need to rush to end it. But if they can get the base ball, then that'll be the best choice that they can go for.
ONIC has always been the worst nightmare for BIGETRON Alpha. And it seems even with the new lineup for BTR, new lineup for ONIC Esports, things have not changed. BTR on the back foot, Lord in the bottom lane. Luke still trying to buy some time. Sans took the diversion again. Dishing out some damage over to Luke. Lord 1. Should still be clearable. Super Ken actually took the conceal there. Moreno gets a shot down at the Sans, but it's not really too much damage for Sans to deal with.
Oh, light. I thought he'd try to consider going for a kick there, but the CC might not have been the right target. AOG entry by Kiboy.
Still able to escape taunt, unable to
Luke?
get that landing on him. Luke, Consecration, still taking a lot from Ludwig.
Yeah, unfortunate that the BIGETRON Alpha couldn't get the early mid game that they wanted, because now you're feeling what Uranus will suffer for if his team doesn't win early to mid. He's quite useless up on, like, in this portion of the game. You're just there soaking up damage. You've turned into a sponge effectively.
11 minutes in, Super Ken suffocated in his own jungle. Cannot go for the green camps. Litpi takes one, Sans takes the other. 2,000 gold lead. And a 1,000 gold lead. And another 2,000 gold lead.
Ugh.
This is looking bleak. 8,000 in total for ONIC Esports that they have on BIGETRON Alpha. Those are some big items. I think Kyrie's 2 levels ahead of Super Ken.
Yeah, ONIC Esports got the bag, and BIGETRON Alpha, even Super Ken, still just on the way to the third item. Yeah, looking like a Malefic Aurora as the third. Went BOD second, HS first. Might not be too long before he gets the Malefic Aurora. 2, 3, 5. Yeah, he should be around 400 to 600 gold away from that.
And again, for ONIC Esports, it's all about playing it slow. It's all about freezing the lane, not giving BIGETRON Alpha resources to work with, to make their road even smoother, to move to the next phase, but also to eliminate BIGETRON Alpha here.
Third item for the Uranus gets the Blade Armor. Eman with a DHS now, so finally the Trinity for the Moskov at this point of the game might just be... Nah, I don't want to say it's too late. It should give them a little bit more of a chance to fight, but to win at this point, maybe not just yet. They're going to have to really hold out here. Just try to go for soft contests and punishes if anyone tries to invade too deep.
They might have to just defend at this point, right? They have some high ground control. They got good wave clear, but they definitely do not have a way to fight right now in the 12th minute of the game. ONIC Esports secured a Lord for free, and now begins the end of BTR. Is that what we're going to say?
Yeah, I mean, you said it with a question mark, so it's not a statement yet. It's still just a question. But it looks easily answerable for ONIC Esports with the lead that they have. Call it way too risky. They should be able to end with the next one.
Luke has the Purify, is able to escape. That is a big Astral Echo on 4. Super Ken able to get the orange buff, so at least some resources back. And for ONIC, no diversion for a while. But at this point of the game, it's on a very low cooldown.
They committed it, but they decided to back off in respect. Let's see if the Astral Echo will come back in time. It should, right? Like, by the time the Lord gets to the base, they should have the Astral Echo, which increases the fighting chances of BIGETRON Alpha. If they don't have it, well, that's when we'll see ONIC Esports be a little bit more active. No, yeah, they do get it back. So, BIGETRON Alpha is a good tool to defend with the Astral Echo, helping them spread out the damage much better.
The waves aren't the best, actually, for ONIC Esports here. Mid lane is going to be coming in first. They're going to sacrifice the bottom lane. Turn Super Ken has dealt with most of the minions in the mid lane. Keyboy looking for the taunt. Red tree from Super Ken to deal with the cannon minion. Now one more wave up top as Iman deals with the Lord in the bottom lane. A good shot onto Savero. 4-man Astral Echo again. Luke in the midst of it all there. Keyboy going to be... Oh, what a shot! Look, base! Taken out by Moreno! The turret shot was enough to take him down. 1 for 0. 2 base turrets for ONIC.
Oh! Okay, Spirit of Destruction, is he going to commit it? No, he won't. A little bit too risky for Eman, but BIGETRON Alpha, they're pushing forward. They have a chance to get a few more resources and a few more footing in the map.
Diversion from Sans. Ken will hold his position. Luke backing away. They cannot get a single turret, even though they got Litpi. Still 2 base turrets for ONIC, though. So even with the big move of BIGETRON, the big charge, it was all good for ONIC. It was a win.
Still no turrets right now. Barely any presence in the map. 38 to 48k should still be a very uncomfortable situation for BIGETRON Alpha. But you see how much ONIC Esports, with that last siege attempt, really are respecting the ultimate of the Novaria. He's mad at that lizard.
He's got beef with that lizard down below. And Severo, he got stopped by the Gatot and then shot down by Severo. Little control creep.
Okay. You know what? Our overthinking analysis, let's say, Keyboy did that to see if the scale lizard would go in and check the shrub to see if there was someone in there. Let's go with that.
Let's go with that.
No, that was just hilarious.
Yeah, it's okay. You know, sometimes you just have to enjoy the game. Even though it's a high-stakes moment, it's some way to actually get back at the Keyboy taunt. Looking for Light, looking for Luke. Jumps in, doesn't find Luke. Luke gets that fully stacked passive and will be able to reach it again. Astral Echo again, great one. Catches 3, not Sans though, so he's still open to go for diversions.
Okay, no more Echo, diversion to the back. It's going to be Sans against, let's see, with Severo.
Uh-oh. Light able to bite that out. Now gets sunned up by the Surge. SOD into the fight. Luke going to be caught very, very low. Chased out by Luke P. Curtain Call. Purify from Luke, but it is not enough to stay alive. 2 members of BIGETRON Alpha have been slain by ONIC.
Clutch Winter Crown 2. As the fracture of Super Ken was wasted, the early Astral Echo led to nothing, and it's now 3 versus 5, potentially a last-ditch effort to defend and hold as ONIC Esports will wait for their Lord Moreno clips Lutpi, but will be able to regen back healthily.
This could be the end for BIGETRON Alpha. Lord advantage. Super Ken walks up, orange buff, however, is still taken, secured by Kyrie.
Now, BTR, at this point, nothing short of a miracle to be able to turn this around somehow, some way. But that's a lot of damage on the side of ONIC Esports that can just lock down turrets and lock down heroes. If I'm Severo, if there's a chance, just go ahead and try. Here's Kyrie and Keyboy.
Luke still, Sans with the burst damage. Super Kid walking back again. Way the Dragon is out. The Super Kid points the fracture. That is 1 kill, but they've lost 2. Moreno trying to defend. No more frontliners for BIGETRON Alpha. ONIC Esports will